Kevin and Olivia have died, but will miraculously be brought back tomorrow.
Yay! You're watching TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. It's Tuesday, July 8th, and we are live.
If it weren't live, would I do that?
Whoa, would I do that?
On today's show, an 18-month-old...
I fight back!
You sure do. You're a fiery little minx. So turned on. Okay, there's an 18-month-old preacher. You will watch in amazement as a tiny tyke speaks in tongues. It's a miracle. It's a sensation. It's around the net.
Hallelujah!
Plus, in the loop, praise the Lord. We're talking with Onion writer and editor, my pal Todd Hansen, about their satire empire and how they truly became America's finest news source.
Then, in a Batman edition of DV Tuesday, Chris Gore will be here to review the Blu-ray Batman Begins and the animated Batman movie Gotham Knights. And in Gadgetron, we'll review the Roku Netflix player, which allows you to stream over 10,000 movies and TV shows to your TV for just $100. $100?
Are you cracking me?
No.
Okay.
But you know what?
What?
It's time now to run down the top 5 things on the web.
We're going around the net.
Woo!
Today's number 5 reminds us that indomitable spirit will take you many wonderful places in life.
All right, yeah, but it's not going to take you up a wall.
This is messed up.
Oh my God! Dude, you okay?
I think my jaw is broken.
Yeah, I know. Why, he barely makes a peep as the teeth dribble from his mouth.
Oh, that makes my soul hurt. Now that is a man. It's just a stupid, stupid man.
Poor bastard.
All right, today's number 4 video is a fascinating update of the classic pool ball prank.
It's about time. Now, this may look familiar to some of you. Traditionally, what happens is a foolish gentleman places his gentleman's baggage on the wall of a pool table while placing 2 pool balls on either side.
Then another fellow aims the cue ball at the other fellow's manitalia. Yes, manitalia, firing at full force. When the cue hits his shame stick, the other gentleman writhes in pain and hits both of the other balls into the corner pockets.
But this group of pioneers tried something different.
Yes!
Ready?
Dude?
I know what you're thinking, and you're right. This clip was, in fact, nominated for one of the prestigious Nutty Awards. They were held at a banquet earlier today. Thanks, Chris and Allison. Yes, the Nutties are a huge night for testicular humor. Now, over the years, we've seen our fair share of nut shots, but this is the only award show that honors the truly great videos that advance the art of ball busting.
And right now, we're presenting the big award of the night, the Nutty for Nut Shot Innovation and Technical Achievement.
And the Nutty goes to...
Hilarious twist on pool nut shot prank!
Now, this groundbreaking video is the evolution of the standard pool nut shot. The punch, combined with the slap, takes the hijinks to a unique place where no artist has ventured before.
Sadly, the testicles in the actual video are still in intensive care. So here to accept on their behalf is a giant sack.
Sack, were you to have a mouth, I'm sure you'd have many people to thank. Just brilliant. Much deserved. Back to you, Chris and Allison. Thanks, Chris and Allison.
Oh, we're hot.
We're good.
Totally. All right. I love presenting at the Nutties. Did you know it was their 75th year?
Yeah, and in order to win, you have to lose so much.
Yeah, true.
Coming in at number 3 today is proof, I say, that games like Grand Theft Auto don't cause gamers to become violent social miscreants.
Nope. It only encourages gamers to use the game's detailed sandbox elements to recreate famous scenes from movies about violent social miscreants. Also Will Smith in I Am Legend. Yeah.
You want some? Huh? Oh, I swear my mother, if you touch her again, you're dead! Oh.
No! What the hell are you doing out here, Fred? How did you get out here? Fred, if you're real, you you better tell me right now. If you're real, you better tell me right now.
thunk a game world populated by gangsters, drug addicts, and prostitutes could remind us of movies about gangsters, drug addicts, and virologists.
I think anyone, really.
Yeah, you're probably right on that one. I'll give it to you.
All right. Thanks. All right, coming in at number 2 today is some video of the world's most adorable firebrand.
Now, people say that kids don't like religion anymore on account of all their Xboxes and Pogs and whatnot.
Damn those Pogs!
This next video proves that kids not only have that old-timey religion, they're actually preaching it.
That's right. Amen.
Not really an effective preacher. I mean, I couldn't understand anything he was saying.
Was that the Vern Troyer tape? Actually, Kevin told me one time that Attack of the Show has some sort of baby translator around here. Did you happen to see anything like that?
Really?
Floating around?
Is it under the podium?
I don't know where it is.
Maybe.
Oh, Jesus, is that it?
God. Wait. I think it's translating something in my brain.
Scanners.
That's right. Amen.
I think my nose is bleeding.
Let's never speak of that again.
Done!
Yay.
Finally, coming in at number 1 and bringing people across the world together today, it's the Talk to Me pin.
All right, look, we know you're shy and you don't like talking to strangers, but there are tons of ways to meet people these days.
You know, on some Craigslist postings, you don't even have to speak. You can just play Mario Brothers while...
Stop it.
Okay.
All right, but you know what? For people who haven't heard of the internet, this final item is something you can use to finally overcome your fear of meeting new friends. And you can make a horrible fashion statement while doing it.
I'm a matchmaker, a romantic, so of course I wish I could find someone for everyone. Sometimes I'll be at a coffee place and see people looking at each other, and nothing happens. I know it's frustrating, but now, forget eye contact, make pin contact. It's all about this new phenomenon, the Talk to Me pin. Just wear it anytime, anywhere, and expect to connect. There's no more missed opportunities. The Talk to Me pin, talktomepin.com, meeting made easy.
Right. Douche magnets, I know those.
Aren't you the patent holder?
Excuse me, proud patent holder.
Yes.
To get your daily viral fix and to check out all these viral videos we have to offer, please go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. And now, Allison, the rule here is that you gotta read this all sexy, so why don't you give that a sexy whirl.
In my sexy pants.
In your sex pants. Sex it up, sex pants.
Gotta do the hair flick.
Yeah.
And don't forget to catch tonight's
Sexier.
show.
Oh, you want it.
Featuring ATN After Hours with exclusive videos. Tonight, we'll meet Jennifer Sky. She's from Florida, but don't hold it against her. She's got so much else going on. She's an actress and entrepreneur from Florida. Catch her and all her Florida goodness after hours, if you know what I mean.
Periscope. That was some real nice work there, Allison.
I know, I practiced.
I'm feeling pretty male right now. I'm sure all you guys at home appreciated that, too.
Yes, you did.
Now, from Hussy to Katie Couric, why don't you do a 180 and talk like an esteemed journalist?
All right, fine. All right, sure. Here's what's coming up in the feed.
Even hotter.
No, Katie Couric is not hot.
Well, she kind of is.
Sorry, Katie Couric.
Wow.
All right. First, DreamWorks wants every film they release next year to be 3D, and now they've got the technology to achieve their goal. Plus, the government may have to pay royalties on the music they use to torture prisoners at Guantanamo Bay. And we're calling shenanigans on a cage fight gone crazy in Texarkana. But since Sacha Baron Cohen may have been involved, they're the good kind of shenanigans. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes.
Still ahead in the loop, I'm going to talk with the Onion's own Todd Hansen about how they grew a tiny little newspaper into an empire.
Plus, we'll have a Batman edition edition of DV Tuesday. Chris will review the Blu-ray Batman Begins and the animated Gotham Knights.
That's right, and we have beach bums, beach idiots, and beach morons, and a beach-themed break moments in de-evolution. Stay tuned, people.
Yes.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those that were fast as lightning. In fact, was a little bit frightening. But they
The battle for global supremacy. The Championship Gaming Series. Starts next Wednesday at 9, right after E3. Part of G4's Stay Out of the Sun Summer.
Hello again. We're live and just begging to have some learning. It's time for the only news you need to know.
Okay, here are your top stories. Starting next year, DreamWorks wants to produce nothing but 3D feature films. And it looks like they'll be able to do it thanks to a new agreement they've made with Intel. DreamWorks will have access to all of the high-performance chips that Intel makes right now, as well as anything they develop in the future. Since some of the chips will have multiple processing cores, movie makers will have access to new and innovative ways to create 3D masterpieces. The first project to benefit from the alliance will be the film Monsters vs. Aliens, which will be in theaters next year. Some people think 3D movies are torture, but apparently our government thinks that being forced to listen to David Gray on repeat is the best way to break someone's spirit. U.S. forces in Guantanamo Bay apparently blared the song Babylon over and over again to weaken detainees' resolve, but they didn't realize they'd have to answer to a higher power, the record industry. ASCAP and BMI claim that they'll have to pay royalties on the song since they were technically played as public performances. Anyone using a P2P protocol could have warned them about that. But those P2P users were probably too busy playing Scrabbleless like almost everyone else on Facebook. Back in January, Mattel demanded that the popular application be removed from Facebook, and Scrabbleless users flipped out. Now, Electronic Arts and Hasbro, who owns the rights to Scrabble here in the US, have launched an official Scrabble application for Facebook. But it is highly doubtful that all of those Scrabbleless fanboys will make the switch just for the sake of being official. And speaking of fanboys and going official, if you look up the word fanboys in the latest edition of a Merriam-Webster dictionary, you will actually find it listed there. Other nerd words that were included in the latest edition are webinar, malware, and netroots. Merriam-Webster says they pick new dictionary entries only after they start to see the words being used without explanation or translation. And finally, continuing with Bruno Watch 2008, we think we have an explanation for what happened in Little Rock, Arkansas the other day. Crowds showed up at the Four States Fairground in Texarkana to see cage fighting, but what they got was men ripping each other's clothes off and then kissing each other. We're not sure, and his publicist refuses to comment, but doesn't it sound like Sacha Baron Cohen's Bruno character is behind the bait and switch? If we're right, that movie is going to be so awesome. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime at g4tv.com. I'm Allison Hayslip, and you've just been fed.
Oh, holy ghost, the tech gods have urged us to...
All of these rich bastard commodities and more. Still ahead, watch out, redneck on a kneeboard. Stay tuned for a beach-themed break moments in de-evolution. That's up next.
The feed is brought to you by Kia Motors. To learn more, visit kia.com.
From the producer.
The Onion has grown from its roots as a faux newspaper in Madison, Wisconsin, into a veritable empire of funny. Today we're talking to my buddy Todd Hansen, writer and editor for The Onion, in the Loop. When it comes to fake news, few do it as well as The Onion, the satirical publication read by over 3 million people each week. Begun as a parody newspaper in 1988 by a couple of Midwestern college students, The Onion began to receive national attention in 1996 with the launch of its acclaimed website. Since then, The Onion has expanded its reach with books, spin-off sites, radio shows, a movie, and online videos. What does The Onion have to say about the media empire it's constructed? And what are the secrets to making a hit internet video? Peeling back the layers, it's The Loop! Joining us all the way from the right coast of New York to help make sense of it all is writer and editor for The Onion, Mr. Todd Hanson. Todd, how are you, buddy?
How you doing, Chris?
I'm good. I haven't seen you for a while. Todd and I are actually friends. I want people to know that this wasn't some staged thing. I wanted you to come on. Because
Well, we haven't lived in the same. You haven't lived in New York for quite a while, but thanks to 21st century telecommunications technology.
yes, we can
our
awkwardly
friendship
quiz each
continues.
other about things in front of millions of people. Millions? Thousands. Now, The Onion is celebrating 20 years this year. Now, has the appeal of, do you think the appeal of fake news has grown in that time? Obviously, it must have.
I think the appeal of fake news has been skyrocketing, especially over the last 8 years, mainly because of Fox News and the whole Rupert Murdoch sort of empire
Yes.
in print, you know, on television. There's so much more fake news now than ever before, and I just hope that we can keep up with it all.
Well, now, you've been with The Onions pretty much since the beginning, haven't you? I mean, you've been there for quite a while.
Almost the very beginning, but not at the very beginning.
So
But
have you-
almost. It started 20 years ago. I've been there since 1990.
Since 1906. How has The
Yeah.
Onion evolved, do you think, since you've been there all that time?
We have evolved to the point where there are surface dwellers. There didn't used to be, but now there are sort of surface dwellers who sort of venture out from the primordial ooze and kind of are starting to develop lungs.
Is that the
That's
Morlocks
the main
or the Eloi?
evolution. Yeah.
Todd, who do you see as your main competitors? Because obviously, internet equals comedy, so there's tons of comedy stuff on the internet. You know, who do you see as, when you guys, do you talk about competitors at all?
I mean, I guess the weird thing about working at The Onion is you don't really have any competitors because it's kind of a one-of-a-kind thing. You know, it would be different if there was like 3 or 4 major sites that were doing that same thing, and we felt, you know, a sense of like being threatened by or feeling challenged by one of them. But luckily, we don't have to really feel that about any
But
website.
you guys define it right now. I mean, like, whether or not, of course you didn't invent news satire, but you define news print satire right now. I mean, like, if I see stuff on the internet that's doing a fake news headline, I go, okay, dude, Onion. You know what I mean? Does that bother you guys if you see that out there?
Well, I mean, I was joking with you before that we get really mad at everybody who stole our idea to doing fake news, like the first couple seasons of Saturday Night Live when we were 8. They stole our idea, and National Lampoon stole our idea when we were not yet born.
Herodotus and Aristophanes
you know,
stole your idea?
The 19th century magazine Punch, they kind of stole our idea of doing fake news. But it only bothers you when people quote it back to you and say, oh yeah, I saw this in The Onion, and then they say something that wasn't in The Onion and that really isn't funny, and then it kind of bugs you.
Then you're sort of bugged. Now, what do you think is the future of the print edition? Because I know you guys are expanding to cities. I know you just started in San Francisco a couple of years ago. Is that going to be phased out? Are you going to shift back to the internet, or is there going to be more print stuff in more cities?
I hope it's phased out. I don't know what their plans are, but I would hope that we phase out all printing, really, from the planet. Because if you think about it, you know, reading is boring.
It is. Well, also with your recent Go Green edition,
nobody would have to read.
Yeah, with your recent Go Green edition, that really is just saving paper by getting rid of any kind of printed paper product, right? So should we start that movement right now?
I think we should. I mean, I don't really care about the environment. I just care about the boredom of reading.
Finally, someone is bold enough to come out and say they don't care about the environment. I'm tired of these whiny hippies left and right, Todd Hanson. It's weighing me down.
I don't think there's too many people out there who are really interested in reading. I think reading is pretty boring. I mean, have you ever tried to read a book? Boring.
No, are you kidding me?
Stuff.
No.
Yeah.
What, you mean like Little Women or Blubber or any Judy Blume book?
Oh, yeah,
like that?
yeah, just Dullsville.
So should we talk
Hardly any explosions, and even when they are, they're just described. You can't see them. So hopefully we'll just be completely free of even, not only print, but words soon.
Well, since talking about free of print, let's talk about how The Onion is now dominating online video comedy. I mean, like, again, you guys have totally cornered the market with that brand of satire, and it's fantastic. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the shorts you guys are making?
Really,
we show them all the time on our show.
The ONN is just a brilliant thing, I think. It was essentially created by Will Graham, is one of the guys, and also Carol Kolb is the head writer over there.
Right, I know Carol,
there's some really, really great writers, and they're doing amazing stuff, I think. And I think the best part of what they've done is managed to do stuff that couldn't necessarily be done in the print edition, but that is also, you know, true to the Onion voice. So doing a different medium and being true to your original voice, it's hard to do.
Todd, final question. How do you like to be held at night?
I like to be held tenderly, but I like to be, I gotta be honest, I like to be slapped around a little bit first.
Thanks, Todd, for keeping us in the loop. Let's go over to Allison, who's standing by with Attack of the Show's finest DVD source.
And The Dark Knight comes out in T-minus 10 days, and we are going absolutely crazy over here. So to tide everybody over, we're going to give you a special Batman edition of DVD-Tuesday. Welcome back, film expert Chris Gore.
Hey, thanks for having me. Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about what you have in store for us today.
We have Batman Begins on Blu-ray.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so what makes this different from the HD version that's already out?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's not much different on this disc. I mean, there was, first of all, a ton of stuff on the HD DVD version. But the only thing that's really different is they include the 6-minute scene that was shown at IMAX theaters. Ooh. The one where the Joker robs this bank.
Right.
So you get that on the disc. There's a lot of actually cool stuff in the package, but in terms of the content of the disc, pretty much the same as on the HD DVD.
So is that 6-minute thing the only special feature that's on there? The only different
No, there's a ton of special features on it. That's the only new thing that's on it. But there's a really cool thing that they have called the in-movie experience, where it's not a DVD commentary, but it's like pop-up video for Batman.
Oh, so very sweet.
Yeah, they're talking about the costumes, they're talking about some aspect of the film, and then suddenly Chris Nolan pops up and tells you something about it, or Wally Pfister, the cinematographer, will tell you something about the making of the film.
Christian Bale's real tears used.
Yes, exactly, exactly. You get the real insight. But there's a lot of great extras on it, including the thing where John Heder, Napoleon Dynamite, is Batman. You know, that was used at the MTV Movie Awards.
Really?
It's a funny little sketch, if you recall. Nerds do. I did. Remember that? And then,
Who wouldn't?
And then in the disc, in the box itself, there's little Batman postcards.
Oh, sweet.
And a thing on the making of that 6-minute sequence with storyboards, which is great. And then a Lily comic book. See a Lily?
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It's a little mini comic book.
Anything little is cute. Isn't that a rule of cute? Anything little is cute.
Except for that Baby Preacher.
Baby Preacher was not cute.
Not cute.
That was
scary,
creepy.
Terrifying. Made my brain hurt. Okay, so what's the bottom line with this?
Bottom line, buy it because it actually comes with a ticket to Dark Knight.
Really?
So that's $10 off the price right there. Buy it because you get save $10.
Why the hell wouldn't you get it then?
I don't know why you guys clapped, but that was great. I'm gonna.
All right. $10 movie ticket. That's a steal. All right, so what's next? We have Batman Gotham Knights, right?
Batman Gotham Knights, which is sort of like the Animatrix. It's a bunch of these animated shorts all about Batman. And it actually is kind of cool because you get to see what happened to the character of Scarecrow. It sort of bridges some elements from Batman Begins and Dark Knight. Some of the minor characters, of course.
Right.
And all of the animation is done in different styles. One of the best sequences, actually, is these sort of skate punk kids are having these recollections about their chance encounters with Batman, and all of them are completely different perceptions. One, Batman's kind of a demon, and another one, Batman's kind of like Iron Man. So you get these different looks. I mean, I thought it was great.
Nice. Well, I mean, like the anime thing definitely works for Animatrix, but it doesn't work for Batman, because I feel like Batman's very much more American. Does the Animatrix, the anime thing kind of work for you?
I don't know. It's kind of like, it's sort of like when a different illustrator takes over a character, like a Bill Sienkiewicz. Take that one, Blair Butler. You know, it's like, yeah. Well, I'm so excited for Comic-Con. But yeah, it's sort of like when another artist takes over a comic book. It's a different interpretation. So if you like that, you know, you'll dig it. Plus, there's commentary and a buttload of extras.
All right, so you think Batman fans will like this?
Oh, yeah, if you're a hardcore fan of, and I am, and I hear that you're a Batman fan.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, can we see your bracelet, too?
Yes, exactly. I'm wearing, it's, you know, it's a little gay but nerdy. And
it's
there
rad,
you go.
And I want it, and I might jump you in an alley after the show and get it.
You can jump me, but that's cool. That makes you 50% hotter if you like Batman. Did you know that?
Hotter.
Ladies, did you know
love Batman. I mean,
girls in the office.
How can you not love Batman? Because he's the only superhero who is an actual person who just becomes awesome. He doesn't like get super, you know, mutant abilities somehow. He's the all-American superhero, which I love. Okay, so bottom line for Gotham Knights.
Yeah, pick it up. It's great stuff. Packed disc. You'll love it.
Nice. Okay, now what about this other quick pick that I heard you brought?
A little quick pick, which is the original Batman movie from the '60s with Adam West and Burt Ward. which is great. I mean, fantastic. It's got all kinds of extras on it too, including Catwoman, which oh my God, Catwoman at the time was. I mean, if you're into the fetish lifestyle, Catwoman is sort of your entryway at 5 years old, if I might say.
Can I be Catwoman at Comic-Con? Can we make that happen?
That and relentless spankings. But what? Nothing. Tangent. But look, I'm a big fan of the original Batman movie. And,
Catwoman could be a blonde, right?
She could, yeah.
Totally. I just want the leather and the mask and all that. Hot! I went there. All right, thanks, Chris. Visit filmthreat.com for more movie info. All right, coming up later on Attack of the Show, we're going to visit the beach. We'll skip the sun and the surf to watch genetics in action with some break moments in de-evolution. Stay tuned!
Sometimes kids get bored during summer break and do crazy things like rollerblade off ramps, over cars, into the ocean. What happens next? Does he fly over the cars and off the pier? Trip over the ramp and fall on the cars? Or trip, bounce off the cars, and fall into the ocean? Hold your breath. The answer's after the break.
Tech savvy, the nerd, the nasty, hack 3, hack G4, ride I chip to, man, this nerd core scoring free plays in the arcade and beyond, plus I got so many gadgets, I'm the nerdy James Bond. Thought about sharing on the Telegarden Renegade, sharing freaking text, baby, hacking phones and getting paid. Mess with me and feel the wrath of an on the con, we got that rule 34 on your mind, so watch your girl, it's a nerd's world. Damn tech, whitey cracker, and it's a nerd's world.
Sometimes kids get bored during summer break and do crazy things like rollerblade off ramps, over cars, into the ocean. What happens next? Does he fly over the cars and off the pier? Trip over the ramp and fall on the cars? Or trip, bounce off the cars, and fall into the ocean? Big props, kid. The only way you could have topped that is if you landed on a floating target. Shoot that video and then send it to us next time.
Hey Allison, I saw that you recently took a trip to the gun range, of which I'm very jealous. But how cool of an experience was that for you? And did you find that you liked any particular gun the most?
All right.
First of all, you have to ask why that guy stole Colin Farrell's eyebrows.
Why did you steal Colin Farrell's eyebrows?
Why is that a slam?
Sir?
Why is that a slam?
Yeah, Colin Farrell's hot. I don't know what you guys are doing over there.
Yeah, he is. Anyway, back to your gun answer.
Back to me,
yeah,
which is more important, obviously.
Of course.
That day in Oklahoma was awesome. The people of Oklahoma are so kind and so nice, and for some reason, they were much more comfortable with me handling a fully loaded weapon than I was. They'd literally just be walking down the range, and they'd be like, "Here, lady, shoot this," and I'd be like, "All right," just like that.
I'm sorry, how was that again? Fantastic. You know, my favorite guns
That's my gun noise. Which one?
The left one and the right one. Bam, bam.
Wow. Hey, how about you show me where the beach is?
I would love to, but I was trying to punch a woman to make you feel at home in Oklahoma.
Okay. So wait, I want to talk about. That was so mean.
What?
I want to talk about what my favorite gun was, because that's what's really awesome. It had got to be the minigun, which was totally badass. Shot through like a car. I blew up a car. Did you guys see that? That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I didn't see you do that with your fist.
Oh my God, you're right. You've totally depantsed me on television. Now it's summer.
I did. I win.
It's summer. Some people take exotic vacations. Others head down to the local beaches because it's free and it's like a gigantic litter box where they can relieve themselves in public without worry.
That's gross. All right, today we're profiling those
Never
idiots.
dropped a sand dollar?
I don't even know what that means.
Keep going.
We're showing off some of their finer moments. It's time for break moments and de-evolution.
This is what happens when my clip mic goes dead. I get a stick mic. Hello again, everybody. First time we have a young man and woman engaging in a dance that expresses a tender bond and intimate love
You
that
should
they
break
share.
into like rock band songs now.
Oh, can I sing? Can I sing Bon Jovi?
Royalties for that, so don't do that.
Generic rock song. You want to keep going?
Maybe we should do this. How about that?
Yeah, keep going.
Maybe we should do our job.
All right, let's do it. That's you.
Oh, it is.
Do you have video of that? Are you okay?
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Is this uncomfortable? This clip to my tie? They say that chivalry is dead, but did you notice how lovingly he poured a beer on her after the accident to tend to her wound?
Oh, gosh.
What a gentleman!
Yeah, that just looked atrocious.
It did.
That's got to be a concussion.
That was.
All right,
I
Chris.
love concussion.
I love concussion. All right, our rating system this week is the awful trend of kids on a leash. How many of these unfortunate little tykes are we giving these to?
Yo, Allison, I'm going to go for F. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, yo.
3 out of 5.
That's how you have to talk with this microphone.
And in the next corner.
That's right.
Yes. All right, next we have a 400-pound guy jumping off a pier like a whale returning to the sea.
Will he be harpooned? There's a special twist to this one.
I would have been okay without seeing that ever.
The power of fatness has cured my microphone problem. Yes, tragedy struck when he was indeed later speared by a Japanese fishing vessel. With a heavy heart, I have to ask you, Allison, how many kids on a leash?
Wow. I got to go 4 out of 5 on that one.
4 out of 5,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Wow, I'm a different person after seeing that.
Let's see how this Magilla ends up. Finally, we got ourselves a good old boy named Clem who loves him some water sports.
He's also rocking a sweet yellow helmet. That was pretty awesome.
What the hell did he think was going to happen?
I don't know. Okay, how many kids on a leash does the backwoods version of the construction worker from the Village People get?
Top to bottom, 5 out of 5, Allison.
Nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely, everything about it. Golden.
Oh, well, that's it for Break Moments in De-Evolution. Next time you head down to the beach, don't say we didn't warn you.
That's right, and in 2 weeks, we're packing up the station wagon and heading down to San Diego for Comic-Con 08 Live.
Comic-Con. G4 Stay Out of the Sun Summer continues as we take you inside San Diego's Comic-Con with an unprecedented 6 hours of live coverage. What? No one else gives you this kind of access to the comics, movies, and stars at the pop culture phenomenon.
Do not miss G4's colossal live coverage of Comic-Con 08, July 24th and 25th. Tattoo it on your arm if you have to.
Sweet.
Check out g4tv.com/Comic-Con for details.
All right, still ahead, our epic fail today is a man who apparently hasn't seen the documentary Grizzly Man because he's living amongst bears.
That's up next when the attack comes back.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life.
Only on G4.
Oh, I need the mic back for that one. What? Now, for those of you who have not seen ABC's The Outsiders, it's kind of like Datelines to Catch a Predator, except that humans are molesting animals.
Ew. And tonight's episode of The Outsiders features a retired school teacher in Alaska who likes to hang out with wild grizzly bears.
Obviously, it's time for today's epic fail.
Come into the forest.
I like to sneak around and see what I can see.
But don't come alone.
Marty, stay right behind me.
We're going to walk with the bears and talk to the animals.
I'm obsessed with touching the bears.
There's no worse death, I don't think, than to be eaten by something that you love.
Is this an epic love affair or a fatal attraction?
They could break my neck with one slap.
This big warm fuzzy thing will rip your head off and eat you.
We're all born to die. To me, it's how you live each day.
What?
We need to find that guy and give him a DVD of Grizzly Man. It will save his life.
He'd probably just use it to swat a bear.
So smart.
If you need to be told not to play with bears, you have failed.
Failed.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new AOTS, I'll be back to review the Canon Rebel camera. It is their newest DSLR, and I'm going to have the full review.
And then on Friday, it's iPhone G3 day. Apple's new Jesus phone hits the streets, and we'll be there live with the best coverage on TV.
You
and
suck.
We'll have one in
You're
the studio.
lame. I don't even
Get
like
your
you
dual
anymore.
captures on.
You're adopted.
Go to G4TV.com/AOTS for all the things you saw today and more.
That's right. X-Play is up next. Good night to you. Did you have a good time today?
I had a
You were
great
good.
time.
You were awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Flippin' Hardwick.
Hey, Flippin' Hardwick, the law firm of